I'm just recording a super quick update letting you know that as of this morning, it looks like the interface has changed once you are adding new media to an ad. This was an ad that I duplicated just so that I could keep easily all of the ad copy, and I went to change out the image for a video, and I now am being prompted to add sitelinks. I haven't seen this before for Meta. This is definitely something that Google has had for ages, where basically you can add in extra, and by default it automatically pulled in all the different kinds of products that my client has, and they can appear as these little site links down below for people to click. This campaign, I don't want people to see some of these other products. It is a campaign specific for a brand new product launch. I don't want them getting distracted by other product they have. So I just went ahead and removed them. You can see it says site links 0. I'll shrink that. Same with catalog. I don't want to show people other items. There is one item in this particular campaign launch. But in theory, of course, you could have a catalog down below if that seemed relevant. All right, it also, another thing too, their catalog isn't connected. That's a story for a different time, but this particular client, we aren't doing a catalog for them at this time. All right, then for text, so this is all the text that I had already put in here. And then of course we know that Meta is putting in all new different kinds of, AI text generation. I'm not gonna go with any of these, but if you wanted to, you could click to apply them all. You could generate more. You could tell them that you like it, you don't like it. I'm just gonna shrink that. Here are the headlines I put in. Now here are extra headlines that they are recommending. I'm not gonna use any of those because we have kind of pre-decided creative for this campaign. All right, so here with the media, let me go ahead and show you guys. This is something really interesting that I noticed. I just tried uploading this for an image, and the image, it was actually auto-creating new backgrounds. You might like it, you might hate it. So please keep close tabs on this. I'm gonna click next. I just uploaded my square version. Now I'm going to replace for my story version. Ready to go. For the sake of time, I'm going to move on, and I'll just double check that after to make sure it did what I wanted it to. Okay, so this all looks fine. Click next, and then here it's trying to pull in a catalog. I'm turning that off. But when I had uploaded an image, it actually had a whole bunch of different visual backgrounds that I could proof here. So just make sure that you know which of these switches are turned on and off. I'll give you examples of what all of these look like right here, but just want to make sure that you are aware of that. I'm gonna click done, and then publish, and we'll be all set. For kicks, I decided I'll record just a little bit more and want to show you what it looked like when I went to upload an actual image. So let me take you along here. So if I'm adding an image, this is where it got really funky with the backgrounds here. So we're moving on from this, moving on from our text, just making sure that no new text options are selected, 05, 05, okay, we're fine. Okay, so I had uploaded already. Let's see, I'm not seeing it here. Oh no, right in front of me. Okay, here's my image. I will replace my story. I will click next. I'm gonna crop this just a little bit. Okay. Now, take a look at this. All of these different image variations. Isn't this crazy? So these are not images I've ever uploaded. We did not shoot these. This is Meta. I mean, this looks pretty slick. I don't mind either of these. Some of these other ones don't quite fit right. This one could be fine, but this is the future. It's here. So you can select all image variations and use them. You could select none. I have seen, as a heads up, Meta automatically choosing these even though you don't select them. So just watch your ads. I've had a client reach out and she's like, hey, we've got this weird background. And I'm like, well, that's really weird because I don't have any of these clicked. So just make sure you're keeping tabs on this. I'm turning off our AI overlays. And you can see here, everything's off, and I'm just clicking skip and continue. It's automatically putting music on. I do not want music on. No overlays. I don't want a catalog. As you can see, it could pull in all of the other bikes that my client sells, but we are not doing that. 3D animation, another one. I don't want that. Not approving of that. But you could go through and look at them all if you wanted. So anyway, we click done. This is rendering strange, so bear with me. I'm just going to quick pop in and see what is going on. Maybe it just didn't load. Sometimes the previews do not load correctly. You can see it didn't save. I know that because it says 1080 by 1080, and I did my 1080 by 1920. Always good to double check that. The rest of this looks fine. Make sure my feed looks all set. Okay, yep, we're all set. And I will click publish.